Yeah. This is a big old test. Alright, I'm going to test out the volume, among other things. See what we got going on here. Alright, it appears someone's tuned in. So whoever it is, welcome. Tyler Black, what's up, brother? Just messing with this, making sure I got this whole thing down over here. Alright. Make sure that was right. Yeah, I love how I can do promos and stuff. I'm going to be working on all that kind of stuff. Middle card promo. So yeah, as you see, we got Colt Wyndham and Nightwolf. For those of you not in the know, these are characters that were submitted to me from people to join. They want these people. So these are human beings, much like we got going on over there in Renegade with Pete Wall. Same concept. A lot of you guys watching and do what Pete does, be involved with Pete. So these were characters that I was asked to download. I did not make any of these, but one or two. So, but yeah, there's Colt Wyndham, Nightwolf. The Norse Society, which is Bjorn Hork and Ragnar Hjork. We could get into a little bit of controversy with the tag team there of Crazy Clown and Killer Clown because, as you can see, they all spelled with K's, and they are known as the Ku Klux Clowns. So we'll see what happens with that one. There's Sinister and Mad Dog, and that's the Tiger and Blitzkrieg. So, like I said, we don't have much as far as talent yet. We're still working on it. And I want to go to here just to get into this. The wrestlers of which we have. I think I can do it from here. Now I want to do it this way. Maybe I don't even know what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, I can't get in there and do it the way I want it, so that's alright. Yeah, let's see here. Custom titles. So here's the current title, as you can see, being used in the GWA. A couple other titles we're messing with, a couple U.S. titles. So, anybody's in the chat, you see these belts, you think something's a little sharper than what we're using, by all means, let me know. I like opinions. So as you can see right there, with Colt Wyndham is the current title. I also like that particular title there that I've just now highlighted on the right-hand side. So, there's a U.S. title. We've kind of used that in the knee fed we used before, known as UCW. But the U.S. title I really like is this one right here that I've just highlighted in the top right-hand corner. Chances are that's going to be our secondary title. I appreciate it, Tyler. So, yeah, we're working on some of these belts. I even made a Mexican title just for shits and giggles. Although I got help with that one from someone else. so I give them the credit more so than myself. Clearly, got some international, intercontinental type titles. Just messing around with it. But Tyler, since you're in there, is any of these world titles you like the most? I'm highlighting one right now, top left-hand corner. So there's that one. Then as you saw the one in the bottom right-hand corner, and I'm gonna scroll down, and then there's the other three. Is any one of those titles that stick out to you the most as if you were in charge, you'd be like, that's the one you want to use? Not sure if Ed Ritter was able to tune in or not. I know he's got a busy day. The top one on this particular page, that one there that I'm highlighting, or the top one on the other page? All right, good to see Ed. For those of you unaware, Ed Ritter is Agony in Renegade Wrestling Organization. I'm Pain, together we're the Suffering. Okay, right there we got that one. Is that the one you're referring to? All right. Anyone else in the chat room? Tyler Black believes that's the best looking of the world titles. Like some other opinions, because I'm interested in hearing what people have to say here. Ed, I know you're in the chat. You haven't yet to really have the opportunity to look at many of these titles, so you're going to help me run this thing. So I'd love to hear your opinion. I do have to say that United States title right here. I really wish the WWE would use that. I've kind of got that old WCW feel. I think that's a sharp-looking U.S. title. So, all right. I doubt I'm going to go into too much of the matches. I'm just going to kind of let the guys get their introductions, get them in the ring, and pretty much end the match for the most part. It's just more like a character reveal kind of thing, kind of like we've seen other companies do. And I think we have 7 wrestlers in the singles competition, and we have 2 tag teams. So I want to make sure everybody is booked for the show. That's 2. So yeah, I think I'm missing somebody. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing someone. I think I actually got them all. I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I got Sinister, Mad Dog, Tiger, Blitzkrieg. You know what? I am missing somebody. I'm trying to remember who the heck it is. Should be probably a triple threat match.
Rude Boy Raymond Rice. The Outlaw Colt William.
Still getting the feel of learning how to get through this stuff, and
Night Wolf.
don't mind the overalls, because I'm going to be addressing that later. It's randomly slapped together right now. Alright. Alright, I'm going to get into setting this up now. Let's see. Well, instead of hitting to get into the match, I accidentally hit the wrong damn button. But that's okay. We can do this way now. I have no idea why my controller's taking off like that, but alright. Let me make sure everybody's now booked in this one. So yeah, we're gonna have to edit this shit kinda sorta, but here's what it's gonna look like. Bad Jan. If we get anyone who wants to sign up as female wrestlers, of course, we're all about females as well. If we get anyone who wants to sign up as female wrestlers, of course, we're all about females as well. Get some opinions on the arena then as well.
Great to have
I want to thank Pete Wall because he's the mastermind behind this arena.
You don't see a match card like that very often, so don't you dare change that channel.
And I do have the audio and stuff on.
Enough of the preliminaries.
Like I said, I didn't get
Here
into,
we go. Singles action coming your...
If you will. Thanks, Tyler.
I'm getting goosebumps
I'm just
anticipating
let the,
this one. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it happens here. Coming up next.
Cole and whoever the hell's in there with him call the matches right now.
Taking on some tough
I'll be doing my part to call the
Falls
matches
Count
right now.
Anywhere,
Like
so we're in for action all over the building.
Getting things messed with. So we got Tiger and Mad Dog here. I have to say I like the look of both of these guys. I think they're both rather interesting. Gotta enjoy the loading time that it takes for these matches to start. By all means, anything you guys see that you like, don't like, throw it out. I'm all about getting the ideas, opinions, you name it, on here because if we're going to do this, I want to do it right. I want to do it big. And for that to happen, I need to take criticism when needed, and I need to take praise when needed. So here we go. I'm not sure if we can switch that red out when it does that, because I noticed it does that in a couple other things. Make that
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the land of
anyone
the
who wants
rising
in,
sun,
all I need to know is how to find your character if it's uploaded. Or
Tiger.
help me out.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup
Clearly
here.
uploading it directly
right,
from you is going to be the quickest, fastest, and easiest.
This night than with this match.
But anyone's
right
welcome.
Here.
And right now I got the world title technically on Colt Wyndham. Obviously that's not going to stay there.
Some are saying he's in the best shape of his career right now. Would you agree with that, Corey?
It's hard not to agree with that statement, Cole. I mean, just look at it. I'll tell you, he's going to be tough to beat, that's for sure.
Ed Ritter and myself have been discussing how we want to do it. Do we want to use the universe mode and let the game create our ranking system for us? Or do we want to create a ranking system ourselves? And you'd get X amount of points for a win, X amount of points for a loss, maybe get points for being active and within the community, climb the ladder, lose the ladder, and things like that. And I'd create like the ladder system where, for example, if you're ranked number 1 and you wrestle a guy ranked 10th and he beats you, that's a 9 ladder gap. So the guy ranked 10th would get 9 bonus points, and the guy ranked 1st would lose 9 points. You know, aside from the winning and losing points. We have options, things we want to address to the community. This will only be as fun as everyone helps us make it, basically. So if you guys are into it, awesome.
And his
if you're willing to help us out, great. Any ideas, suggestions, advice, we're all for it. Do love the green on this guy, because the company's green.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Eventually. Early thoughts on Mad Dog and Tiger.
You can bet there are plenty of superstars in the back crowded around the monitor for this one.
Yeah, this really is an intriguing matchup, Cole. And the end result can very well trigger a domino effect on the rest of the roster.
Tiger 6 foot 203 and Mad Dog 6'7", 325. Look at that gorgeous ring. I love our logo. I saw Tyler was going to upload him. Wanted to mention that a second ago. Good deal. Will do. He's up, Matthew Soper. Good to see you over here, buddy. Matthew Soper works well with us over in the International Football League. For those of you familiar with my football league that I'm doing. Currently ran into an equipment issue over there because we're using All Pro Football 2K8, which is through an Xbox 360
give us a show here tonight.
And unfortunately, something's not amiss somewhere, and then my laptop is shit. So I can't run my football league. So in the meantime, I'm building my wrestling league here on the PlayStation 4 while we try to get that football league worked out. So, Matt, I would love to see you join us, buddy. I'd love to see you create a wrestler with us. You don't need the game, you don't need the system. Just gotta give me the gist of what you'd love to see your wrestler look like, and I'll do my best to make him for you. Clearly, if you have the game and can create him yourself, that's awesome. And like I said, I won't be letting all these matches play all the way through, just so you can see a couple of them a little bit here and there. But I'd love to get the thoughts and opinions on each guy.
Savage
what you like about him, what you don't.
Winds up and lands the overhand punch.
He reacted to that kick. It looked like he got hit with cold water or something.
That one hits his chin.
Goddamn. Stomp a mud hole.
Plenty of force behind that strike.
Sounds good, Matt. I will do that.
He's taking a lot of punishment.
If you go to our website,
it could eventually affect his vision.
I would love for people to go there because that's where you can get a lot of information about us. It's CAW, which is Creator Wrestling in the letters, basically. So it's CAWGWA.weebly.com, and Weebly's WEEBLY. And when you get there, you'll have our main page, the application, the rules, all the links to contact us through the community system that we have set up. We have a Discord, we have Pro Boards, we have a Facebook page. Get a part on all those. And then, of course, we have the front office page. In the company, I'm just going to say the owner, like the Vince McMahon of the GWA, will be known as Joey Falcone, which will be myself. Ed Ritter here will be known as Dwayne Drew, which will be the general manager. We got the roster page, the link to all our pay-per-views of when they'll be happening. We'll be creating the title history page. I'm going to get some screenshots of the belts, the ones we finally decide to choose and actually use.
There he goes.
And then we're going to have the events. Right now I have a Worldwide Thunder logo up. I'm not sure which one we're going with just yet. And then it says radio. It's pretty much going to be a GWA podcast where myself and Mr. Ritter will get together hopefully once a week, and we will discuss all things that are GWA. The upcoming matches, previous matches, current rivalries, feuds, what could be or not be happening in the future. All right, Tyler. That's a big Lions fan? Okay, Detroit Lions fan, I'm assuming. Then again, Lions could represent
incoming.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
So, yeah, if you're a Lions fan, I can tell you that the Lions logo was actually the first ever logo I ever had to wear on a helmet when I played football as a kid. All my years through
pile driver.
Pee-wees, we always had plain helmets. Wasn't until I got to junior high I played for Lincoln Junior High School.
And the match continues.
I had the Detroit Lion logo.
No, reverses it.
But our helmet was white with a blue face mask. Look sharp.
And it's reversed.
I'll probably let this match run another minute or two. Zip this one up. Advance it to the next match. I do want to get a match set up where an actual tag team, where we can, where you guys can see the North Society and the Ku Klux Klans.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
We've seen this before.
All right. Get my trifecta. Belly to back suplexes, I guess.
The way I see it, this might be a good time for the fit.
It's all academic from here. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough?
All right, let's see. Advance to the next match.
We're moments away from pure chaos. The triple threat match is next.
No doubt we're in for a treat here.
Wow. Got Sinister, one member of the Ku Klux Klans, and one member of the North Society in this match. Got a headset that was given to me by a family member. It says Turtle Beach across the top, if anybody's familiar with this headset. And on the sides, it says Air Force P12. I was told that is a very good headset, and all the times I've used it, it's been pretty solid, pretty clean, pretty clear. The only thing that sucks is that it came from the family member that smoked, and all I can smell is cigarettes on this thing right now. So I'm going to have to clean this up a little bit. So maybe eventually I'll be brave enough to put my ugly mug on the camera, just like Pete does. But I don't think you guys want to see this ugly face. Man, this loading time's absurd. I know, and I know in about 15 minutes my children get out of school, which means they'll be home in the next half hour, 45 minutes, so I hope to be off here way before that. Yeah, exactly. No, we don't. Let's get that damn match going here at PS4. Yeah. Some people might want to tune in for the humor of which is my face. Maybe we'll get better ratings that way. Everybody will share the link. Check out this ugly fella. Didn't realize it had loaded. Jesus. I'll be alright. Wish I could get the GWA logo in the top left-hand corner instead of Mr. Military Man. Not sure if I can create a custom little avatar or not. Yeah, I'd love to get an opinion on these fellas. And there you have Sinister.
Making his way to the ring, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 261 pounds, Sinister.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one? I can't think of a better match to kick the night off,
Michael. I'm still trying to figure out some of this game.
We haven't even gotten started
I'm not sure if I can download music,
this will be a tough match to follow.
I'm still trying to figure out. But if it's something I can do and it's easy and it's free,
and I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron?
Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure. But he
knew
that when he signed up for this match.
You know, finishers is going to be first come, first serve. Entrance music is first come, first serve. Things of that nature. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. You guys should know what we don't want duplicates of and what we do want duplicates of. So. Sinister. Ed, I know you're over there watching. I got a gut feeling Sinister might be a guy Dwayne likes. Dwayne being his son.
And his opponents, first, from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Viking.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
I do love the look of this guy.
When I saw this match listed as our opener, I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
I don't think I remember the last time he looked this motivated, guys.
Irish
That's
Express.
A scary thought,
right.
Cole.
I
Even
love
before
it,
tonight, I don't think I've seen too many superstars more motivated than him.
I'm a big-time tag team fan. Big-time fan of tag team wrestling. And in something like this, I can really see tag team wrestling working. And with the Norsemen, you know, up there in Iceland and Scandinavian area, and you bring in the Irish Express, maybe it'd be an instant rivalry type feud. Yeah, and I'm going to get together with Ed Ritter, and we're going to have a discussion over how exactly we want to get things going with this. Because right now, like I said, I think we have 7 or 8 singles wrestlers, 2 tag teams, and we want to get an actual official event up and running sooner than later is my plan. So once I get those things squared away and get those things taken care of, you can make sure that you be here for the first show. So like I said, just by all means be sure to like every video, hit the subscribe button, share us, get everybody over here you can. That's the whole point of this, so guys can see us. Ed's going to be creating some Russians. So we're going to have some Irish, Russians,
and
Vikings,
from your darkest
clowns.
Fears, weighing in at 220 pounds, Brown.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
Brown, when they announced it for him. So, of course.
And he clearly comes into this match in tremendous physical condition.
Yeah, but where is he mentally, Cole? That's the real question. I don't care about how good you look. If you don't have it upstairs, you're simply not going to succeed.
Just crazy. All spelled with K's, of course. So, yeah. As far as the Ku Klux Clowns go, if that doesn't go over well, I've already spoke to Ed about this, with the initials clearly being KKK, it's obviously something I don't want to use and keep because I don't want that kind of controversy to cause issues. Yeah, but it is a game. It's all in fun. There's nothing racially motivated about it. It's just playing off something that most of us aren't fond of. Let's put it that way. So if anybody that's listening, like I said, we got, I think, 6 of you in there watching. By all means, please give me an opinion on the Ku Klux Klan name for the tag team. So out of
looks like
Sinister,
we're ready to kick this thing off.
Bjorn Hork,
and it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Clown.
As this match gets underway, would you listen to the buzz of this Tucson
which
crowd?
They're
more than ready for this one.
Basically, what I'm looking for here.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt-whooping. Crushing force on that elbow drop.
I'm going to say I do love our ring. And maybe eventually I'll get some sponsors, if you will, and we'll start putting logos
and he goes down hard.
The ring walls. I know Pete, he's got other company logos around the ring. I'm more than willing to do that once we get this thing going. We get some people involved and they're willing to work with us and become sister feds, if you will, associates, allies, whatever you want to call it.
Talk about sending a message. What power,
well, that is
what
my
a
logo.
Slam, what damage.
It is a logo I used from my E-Fed years ago. I actually ran an E-Fed known as the Global Wrestling Alliance for 15 straight years. 15 straight years. I ended up closing it around the time my dad got sick.
That was brutal.
Came down with cancer. I pretty much put the kibosh on the whole company, spend more time with him.
Oh, the strength.
I have attempted to bring him back maybe 1 or 2
And his elbow finds the mark.
Just never worked out so much.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue.
He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Times.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
This one could
This is much easier because in the world of E-Fed, you basically got to write out all your matches, write out everything. That was just so time-consuming. Whereas here, if guys want to do what would be referred to as a role play,
and he breaks
free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
And he hits the belly-to-belly.
That counts as a role play, so to speak, in the E-Fed world. And our matches get to be
He's making a statement here with this attack,
which is going to be amazing.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Oh, boy.
Wrap this match up here in a second so I can move on to the next one so we can get a, like I said, a good look at most of the guys we have ready to go for the GWA.
He's looking at it.
Yeah, Ed, for the most part, wrote out the matches. Once when him and I first finally got hooked up together, doing it together, he wrote the matches.
If that's not it.
I'd work on the segments, intros, outros, storylines, angles, the website.
Well, I thought he had to pin for sure.
That's all right,
That was the most pain in the ass part. I did most of the work. He did the pain in the ass part. So you tell me who got the better end of that deal.
And he hits the axe handle.
All right, we'll wrap this one. We're going to go to the next one. Want to let you guys get the option to see all these characters that we got going on here.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Night Wolf.
We have one of our breakout talents
and Crazy Clown
versus a formidable opponent.
Yes.
Who will reign supreme?
I have a PS4 about, what is it now? About a week, I guess. I have planned on buying the PlayStation 4 with income tax money. And since I got great family members, one of them said, I'll get it for you now. You just pay me back in March when you get your money. Sounds like a deal to me. So that's what I did. Ed, I'm going to tell you now, Nightwolf, I love him. I love him, I'm telling you. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yes, he does. He looks exactly like Sweet Tooth. I think that was where the concept came from, Sweet Tooth.
Making his way to the ring from the Navajo Nation, weighing in at 253 pounds, Night Wolf.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick
on the man
night
from
off,
the
Michael.
Navajo
In fact,
Nation.
We haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match
I
to
really
follow.
wish the game had Cherokee Nation. It's only got the Navajo Nation option, so.
What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match?
If he's not, we're going to find out very early on. Guys have a way of smelling intimidation and taking advantage of it. If your head's not at 100%, you're in big trouble.
Yes, I think he's awesome. I really think he's awesome. Freaking Crazy Clown.
And his opponent.
Yeah, look at this
from
guy. I
every
think he's quite crazy.
nightmare, weighing in at 220 pounds, Crazy.
Get ready, guys. Big-time
Yeah,
singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two
Bringing in some
superstars have been
old
waiting
E-Fed wrestlers
all
that
day
him
to
and
get
I've
their
done in the
hands on
past,
each
and
other.
he insisting that I create a guy known as Grilled Cheese.
And I'd add
That's
that he
right.
certainly has his
I
work
actually
cut
had
out
a
for him here
wrestler
tonight.
known
Would
as
you agree,
Grilled
Byron?
Yeah, this
Cheese,
isn't going to be easy for
and
him,
he
that's
carried
for sure.
around his
but
best
he
friend,
knew that when he signed up for this match.
Timmy the Toaster, which was a legit toaster. He literally would carry around an actual toaster named Timmy the Toaster, and he would talk to it Much like if you guys ever were familiar with the movie Castaway, the way Tom Hanks had Wilson, that's how the toaster was for grilled cheese. He would literally sit there and have conversations with the toaster.
And we're ready to go, folks.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that.
Hell yeah,
these guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
If I could somehow create the toaster for him to carry to the ring, I'd do it in a heartbeat. It's just not grilled cheese without his toaster. You know, and he was a great comedy relief type character. Here. So anybody who knows wrestling knows you got to have those
guys, I want to discuss
types of characters. They have to
What,
exist,
in your opinion, can we all expect from him tonight?
I've been looking forward to these two competitors
grilled
squaring
cheese
off
brought a
for
lot of
quite
fun
some time now, Cole.
When he wrestled.
I agree. And the
quick pin attempt here.
He had so many family members, I don't even remember half their names. Ed's got a better memory than me. I know he'd remember them.
He lands the strike
I remember
with
Timmy
great
the Toaster.
accuracy.
Not Timmy the Toaster. Grilled cheese. While with Timmy the Toaster, would hang out with all his Teletubbies. Because that was one of his favorite TV shows.
This is every bit as painful as it appears.
Oh my God, that character's out of control. I appreciate it, Tyler. Tyler loves all the wrestlers so far.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
The more I look at Mr. Crazy Clown, the more Matt's 100% spot on with the Sweet Tooth reference. I think it's the hair that just makes him look like it to me. You know what? Maybe that could be his finisher. Twisted Metal. As of right now, we're going to have the world title. Matt asking what titles we're going to have. Right now, we're going to have clearly a world title. Although I'm wondering if maybe we should create a title and name it the global title, since we are the Global Wrestling Alliance. Bring back Big Bobo Nasty. Oh, God. That would be hilarious.
To fade. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't
we want to keep it world, or just call maybe.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory.
There's options, but it's basically going to be a world title.
I doubt he's all
so
that concerned at this point.
We will have a secondary title. As of right now, I have the United States title in hand.
Nice kick out.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I really don't want to use the U.S. title, even though the belt we have is very sharp, because since we're global, I'm wondering if maybe we should have an international title, so it's kind of covering the whole globe.
Look at it catch him
as
off
opposed
guard.
to just the United States.
Well, I thought he had to.
And then we're going to have tag team titles.
Just needs to do more damage.
And I do want to get into those tag team titles.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
Ed,
I just don't
check
think
out
he
the
has
tag
it in
titles
him anymore.
Looking for the exclamation
point. There's a green strap title that I really like. I'm really thinking that might be the choice for the company, since it's green.
His shoulders are
down. Oh no, it's Crazy Canon's a badass dude here.
Wow, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Living the hell out of
some more fight in him, guys.
But we're gonna move on to the next match. You guys can see some more of these characters. Lobo from DC Comics.
We have a great match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date.
The German
taking on some tough competition.
Against
I
Colt
can't
Wyndham.
wait.
The Outlaw from Texas. I'll tell you, these two right here, when you see them, they're basic looks. They're more bland than they are like we've seen some of the other characters. But it's their basic look that I just love them with both of these guys. Especially Colt Wyndham's look. As Colt Wyndham, just the look of his face and the hair, he just gives me that cross between Barry Windham, Hulk Hogan, Magnum TA kind of gimmick all wrapped into one. And if you look at his ring attire, it is an old school Hulk Hogan look, what he wore, the baby blue and the white. You know, and like I said, you got the leather jacket. That's so freaking Magnum TA. The scruff is from Hollywood Hogan, kind of Magnum TA look. The blondish hair. So, it's a pretty neat look. Exactly, 80s wrestler, that's why I like it. You know, in Blitzkrieg, he kind of reminds me of I can't remember the character. I think it's from Street Fighter. Zangief might be the one I'm thinking of. All right, cool. Glad to hear that, Alex. And yeah.
Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 272 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Outlaw
it all needs, we need to get a lot of that
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
He's got a black knee pad, which is interesting. I'm wondering if that was on purpose or
and I'd also like to add that this match will
go
a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
Matt, if you go to www.cawgwa.weebly.com, you will see a link that says community. And it'll be on there where you can find all our links where you can sign up. In fact, as long as YouTube will let me, I'll just drop the link here in the chat.
And his opponent from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 321 pounds, the Machine, Eric Bolosha.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring and one-on-one action,
just look
Michael.
for the community link, and it's on there where you can join. And that's something I'm going to bring up.
I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here
Please
tonight.
visit that link.
But you can
Check
say that about every match here on the card.
It'd be great
There's
if somebody could join the Discord, the Pro Boards, the Facebook, get involved in all three. But I know some people aren't interested in all those things. That's why we have 3 different options. So you can get in there, be a part of 3 different options to communicate with us. You know, because contacting each other just through a live feed, like we're doing right now, is not going to be the most ideal situation to reach us every time. So join the Facebook, join the Pro Boards, join the Discord.
All right, it's time to kick this thing off.
And that's very interesting.
I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
So yeah, there must have been an error in there somewhere. I'll have to look into him then. That's where this is also good for me, because then I get to make the edits. You can see the size difference between these guys when they're standing side by side. Because Wyndham's only 6'5", 272, where Blitzkrieg is 6'11", 321. So it's a nice size advantage for Blitzkrieg.
He slams him down with authority. The human skull wasn't meant for this kind of punishment.
We're not quite through all the matches just yet, but I'm just curious as to everybody who's here, because I think we got 8 of you here watching.
And he might have shattered his nose.
Talent that stood out to you so far, as in, I feel like that's a badass looking guy. You know, he might be the kind of guy you'd love to follow if you were watching this and it was real and it was on TV. And these little pussies getting up from the table because they're scared to death.
Running out of time here.
Oh, come on, get in there.
Back now inside the ring. Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message. Balasek starting to slow down a bit. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be a quick pin attempt here.
Blitzkrieg had none of that pin attempt.
And a powerful forearm.
And if you got the PlayStation 4,
oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good.
GWA
I guess not.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He wants no part of the outside.
I'm going to move along in the action here just to see what else we get going on so you guys can see who we have and who we don't have.
Up next, we have singles action. We have a real fan favorite
Ragnar
taking
Hort
on some tough competition.
Who will
reign supreme?
Rude Boy, Raymond Rice. And yeah, Ragnar Hort is obviously the tag team partner of Bjorn Hort, who we've already seen They're the Norse Society. Yeah, I like the idea of bringing in tag teams. And speaking of Irish tag team, the Irish Express that Matt was talking about there, Mr. Matthew Soper. Matt, I don't think you have the PS4. Maybe you do. Reach out to me. I guess the best place for you to reach out to me right now is on Slack that we use for the IFL. And, yeah, Ray Rice, pretty funny. Rude boy, no less. Oh, boy. I didn't even think of it being Ray Rice because it says Raymond. That's a good catch there, Ed. Wow. But, yeah, back to what I was saying to you, Matt. If you have, all right, cool. If you have the PS4 and you have the guys where you can upload them, great. If not, as I said, you just have to give me the gist of what they look like, what you want to do with them. Maybe take screenshots, pictures of the wrestlers in the other game that you have, whether it be on PS3 or Xbox. I'm not sure what you use. There we go. As he stands there on his little pedestal, which is the most annoyingest thing ever, like they do with Bobby Roode. Trying to figure out why his belt's stretched out so much there. What in the hell is going on? Why is his robe belt stretched out? What the hell? Unless I'm missing something here. Not something else. But okay. That's just stupid. Yeah, you got the Shane McMahon entrance music and Bobby Roode entrance.
Making his way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 244 pounds, Rude Boy Raymond Rice.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
You must have saw that robe strap as well.
Well, to say he looks ready to get this match started would certainly be understating his eagerness right now.
Yeah, the opening bell can't come soon enough for him, Cole. And I must say, I absolutely love seeing
his ass in the ring. He's working on my nerves already.
And his opponent, from Copenhagen, Denmark, weighing in at 320 pounds, Wolf.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
Guys, this match will undoubtedly go a long way in determining just who is the most dominant superstar.
That's what makes this match so great. These superstars clearly have a point to prove here tonight and will likely do anything.
Get him in the ring as well. Moving along. Just now realized it's closing in on 1:30, and I want to make sure I'm at the bus stop for my kids in less than 15 minutes.
Okay, let's get this match going.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
As this match gets underway, would you listen to the buzz of this Tucson crowd? They're more than ready for this one.
Clearly, you can tell he's way bigger. So, Rice is going to have to use his speed like he's doing right now. And I'll tell you now, if Raymond Rice's colors would have been black and blue, I'd have been dying.
Wow.
Take a moment to talk about Rice. So, if you were him, what would you do to win this thing?
You know, you don't get this much, but right now, I see someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
Well, in the WWE, nobody cares about how close you came to greatness, just if you got there. We'll see if he has what it takes
and Matt,
tonight.
I just got your request to join the...
He's targeting the midsection here.
Facebook page, so I got you accepted over there.
One move after the other. It's devastating. And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
And he comes crashing down.
fact that he can. That's one thing I wish WWE would always fix in the games.
Whoa, did you see what he just
Small
did?
guys,
Incredible.
picking up big guys with ease. I hate it. Being able to do it, I can live with it. But to make it look so easy, no. Woo! Freaking rude boy.
And he lands a nice counter.
Do love Ragnar.
That'll rearrange your spine. Hoping to end it early. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Yeah, he's not done yet. Nobody controls the pace of a match.
You can pick the referee
quite
option.
Like this guy.
That after I picked up the World Class Championship Wrestling manager, referee, because he's in all black. Fits the theme of the logo and the company colors.
He finally got it, guys.
Can he end it here?
And
After
Byron, he's still down after that one. Look at this.
He's got him now.
Here's his chance to win this.
He's all over the place, this kid. Rice is just a high-flying machine, I'll tell you. And we're going to have our first official show, like I said, hopefully sooner than later. No set day, no set time just yet. But it is the plan to do it sooner than later. And as I said, I wanted to show Ed this title. Since he's in here. Well, it would be helpful if I went and did My Universe. Now I'll do it this way. Probably if you do it right, huh? Right, there you go, Ed. These are the 4. I don't know why that says GFW. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Whatever. But there's the 4 tag titles. I personally am partial to the green one. Obviously, I can make any one of these straps green. So, and that does have more like bluish tint to it. So I could make any of the other straps green. So if anyone has an opinion on those 4 titles, you know, obviously we'll just call them 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one you like the best? And Ed, you in particular, would you prefer the strap black or maybe using that green you see there on that particular title? And as far as the tag titles go, once we get 4 tag teams locked in, signed, I will do a 4 tag team tournament, so to speak. It'll be a little mini tournament. 2 teams will square off. The winners will then square off for the titles. And we'd probably do that all in one show. Because I was thinking about trying to get something put together here. I don't want to word this. While Renegade Wrestling Organization is on a break due to Christmas, I'm interested in trying to get this out here. So you guys who are a part of all these different companies, you know, you have the opportunity to check them out. I know Tyler Blackstone one. There's the Elite. I think it's Elite Women's Wrestling. There's a bunch of different ones out there. GWA would love to become affiliates. That's the word I was looking for earlier, and I couldn't think of it. Would love to become affiliates with all these companies because the creator wrestler community is a fun community. But the issue with it is there's one too many egos. People try to be better than everybody else and try to act like they are better than everybody else, and then they're just this and they're just that. Whereas with this particular community, I think there's Midwest Wrestling. There's a couple other ones. They all work well together. That's what I want. That's what I want to be a part of. That's what I'm striving to do. So I'm trying to get involved with some other companies. So if you're in the GWA, check these other companies out. And if you don't know how to find them, just get a hold of me, and I'll get you the links because I have some things saved to check them out. I know we were asked to join one of the companies. I don't remember the name of it. Ed, you might remember it. Ground Extreme Wrestling is his company. Okay. Love to be a sponsor. Sounds good, Tyler. But there was one company that's been asking for the Suffering to join. So Ed and I, we're all more than willing to do that. I know Pete's going to upload our characters because the Suffering for sure is coming to the GWA. That's right, MIW. MIW. So the Suffering will eventually be showing up in MIW. We just got to get in touch with those guys. But they're coming to GWA as well once they get uploaded. And that's going to be another tag team here. Now, the one thing I've already spoke to Ed about, there are characters, and if it ends up coming to the point where some people think maybe we're being biased towards our own characters and they're involved with a little too much this or that, you can see them be retired with the quickness and they'll be out of the company. Because we don't want none of that, no whines, cries, bitching, complaining, claims of favoritism and all that. You know, United Wrestling Syndicate for Matt. LTD. Why do I not remember the initials LTD? I'll have to get familiar with LTD because I want to get us in all these companies. So, yeah, like I said, though, checking out these custom ones, like I said. So there's the global title. Like I said, I don't know, again, that has different letters. But the U.S., the Intercontinental, International, Intercontinental again. There's the U.S. This one I just downloaded because I wanted to check it out, even though it's a WWF belt. And there's the U.S. title. And there's our U.S. logo that we used. I just couldn't get everything else right. So, but there it is. Close enough. Then, like I said, there's that world title, which I think Sharp has got the big globe on it. And then, of course, like I said, we had these other two down here. So, there's still title work that needs to be done. But, like I said, during Renegade's vacation, if you will, I want to try and get the GWA up and running. So those of you who are over there and are looking for something to enjoy, something to watch, something maybe be a part of, we could be your answer. So, like I said, we got 11 talents. 4 of them are tag team wrestlers. So we have 7 singles wrestlers. Once we get this up, I'd love to get it to about 16 or so. And we'll do that. And I'm going to try and put together like a Battle Royal Rumble type event. I want to set something up to where every single singles wrestler has a shot at that world title. And then whoever wins it's the world champion, and we move on from there. And again, we're debating if we're going to use the universe mode or if we're going to basically do things on paper, so to speak, and keep track of things ourselves. And as you see in the bottom right-hand corner here, you'll see CAWGWA1. That's my gamer tag on the PlayStation 4. So, that was pretty much the quick little reveal of some of the characters. By all means, subscribe, hit the like button, share the videos, be a part of us. Everyone's welcome to join. We don't care where you're from, what community you're in. If you're a part of another creator wrestler community that we're unaware of, let us know. We're looking for as many affiliates as possible because these companies will only stay open as long as people are willing to work together instead of against one another. So, let's just have some fun with it. So I'm back out of all this and pretty much end this particular feed. Problem is I'm trying to remember how to end it. I think I know how to end it. So for that, like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. And we'll catch you guys later. Whoa. What I just hit? Okay.